post game with Time Strangers. I am just finalizing my party, and I'm gonna be going into Mega Plus soon. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be. I might turn it off and like just relaunch this video when I go into Mega. But I figured if anyone's interested, they can take a look at my team, see all the things that you can get your hands on, and yeah, there's a lot of great Digimon that are hidden in the post game, like Jupitermon Wrath Mode, which is dope. I just made a second one, so I gotta have the second form. Lilithmon, just kind of a go-to. Grace Novamon is definitely one of the. It's a really solid Digimon. I actually really like using it in a status setup that I have made with some other mons. He'll be able to do quite a lot of damage. It'll be allowed to do that. Here we have the signature Chronomon in all of his heavenly glory. I bet you didn't think he was a bird, did you? I didn't know about this Digimon. I went into this game not knowing that Digimon existed, and honestly, he's really cool. Like, he looks kind of goofy, but he hits like an absolute truck, and his design is just really cool. Very Shimigami style stuff. I love it. Of course, Chrismon is the absolute unit. She will be part of my status setup. And then, you know, you have this regular Jupitermon. I think this Jupitermon is slightly better. It has just overall more interesting playstyle for the party. And yeah, so I use him, but I'm leveling up that Wrath mode right now. So I will have two separate ones for any potential like setups for Mega Plus. Gosh darn it, sorry about that. We got Chronomon Dragon Mode. This is more of along the lines of what I expected him to look like. And it's sort of like what the final boss is, you know. Pretty cool. Venusmon, an absolute must, I think, in New Game Plus. She's freaking awesome. She does not hit hardly at all. This attack basically just removes intellect and attack. It just lowers it for a bit. It's good. That's a good one, but it's Love You, recovers all HP, and also removes stat debuffs. And I currently have her with an Overprotect ability, which is Overhealing is up to 200% of the target's max HP when using. So this basically just allows your threshold of 9999 to be, or 9 quadruple. You can cap out to 25k. Other Digimon can do that too, but it's kind of like her whole gimmick. And status removal is great, and this will allow you to bring your Digimon's health up to like 25k if you do it right. And that should be enough to survive most encounters with the big bosses, but you know, there will be other setups like where you need to remove their debuff. You have to like debuff their defenses and spirit, maybe lower their speed sometimes, you know, that's gonna be necessary. It's kind of crazy. Lucimon Satan mode is one of my favorite Digimon of all time. Lucimon is my favorite Digimon of all time, so Satan mode is awesome. I wish we got the X antibody so we could see like Lucimon fall mode in his golden glory, but I don't know if we'll ever get X bodies officially in the game. Too bad. Belphemon is always, rage mode is always a must to have. He no longer has his armor penetration like he did in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memories, but he's still an absolute unit. His ability still does crazy amounts of damage to immoral traits. Immortal? Oh, it's immortal. Sorry, I can't read this far away. I'm very far. This one's an AoE magic, but it's a 100% chance to 10% reduction to speed. That could come in clutch for some fights where you just need to be faster. But you know, he's just an overall strong Digimon. L-Force, O-Force Digimon. Whatever, I'm just throwing things at you. Okay, so we were farming for experience. We will grab a few more.
Well done.
Let's go into a natural battle.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Take a look at my boys. And my lady, Phantom Pain. Get fucked. I'm gonna let this boy guard because I want to see Jupiter. a monkey to a banana. Cool. I think I looked at this one. We'll look at this one. That's funny. Oh man, Wrath Mode is really cool.
Good.
I need to get his bond and talent up because he's currently capped at 57, I think, and that's not good. So I'm gonna have to just keep using him and maybe put him in the daycare, the Digifarm for a little while to get them levels up because I'm not gonna de-evolve him again. I think I just would let his talent naturally build up and then get the bond up so he can start doing his extra tricks. Who should I bring? I do need some bonds on some of these Digis. Oh, so does she. How about you? Yeah, you're fine. There we go. Let's put some dark Digimon in here. Yeah, this is Digimon. Let's have fun. You guys are all fucking no bond with me. You guys, well, I literally just made them, so that would be nice. I just made you. Now you're like the most powerful Digimon in the game, lore-wise. Kinda. Not really. That's not true. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I really want to bring Apocalypse just to play with him, but his whole gimmick is this. This will do 20% of HP to the target. A lot of people have been using him like for boss fights and just overall hard fights. You just bring him in, do that. He does the 20%, but the 20% is based off of whatever their current HP is. So if he only has 100 HP left, let's say, he will only do 20 damage. But if he has 10,000 health, he will do 2k. So he is just a flat. It's better than his last iteration in the series, where I think in the Cyber Sleuth Attacker's memory he would only do 666, which, you know, Apocalypse beast number. But it meant that his damage could never go past 666 outside of his like abilities on the side, attachment abilities. So it's kind of cool that they've made it more defined. It always hits, so like you're sure to at least get that initial hit. But from what I've seen, most people after that initial hit, they'll then kind of like sub him out. But like he could still be useful. You can still have him at set as like a AoE supporter. Like have some AoE with this, you still use it. I mean, even at 8, like, you know, you hit it for 5,000. You know, if it only has 5,000, you're still gonna hit it for like, yeah. But typically, your other Digimon at that point in the game, all your main hitting Digimon that you build should definitely be able to handle doing enough damage. Where Apocalypse, I guess I don't know. I personally don't think I'll be using him like that. Like, I feel like I have other Digimon now that are set up where they could just potentially do more. Now, the boss has like, because I know that some of the in-game bosses have like over 100k. And so if that's the case, then yeah, he actually would be phenomenal for an initial attack. But then after that, and I feel like my guys, my Chronomon, both Chronomons basically are immune to almost everything. They have no status like elemental weaknesses, and the only thing they're technically weak to is data. So it's like, you know, but they're strong against virus, which is typically the most. Viral is pretty common. So potentially him and him. I don't know about Jupitermon. I think Jupitermon does, yeah. But Wrath Mode definitely does with darkness and water. Oh, he's got. It's okay, I guess. But Chronomon, as you see, none except for viral, and then the Dragon Mode also has none. Though he is actually weak to vaccine because he is viral in this form. I just noticed the viral attribute. That'll be interesting. I actually think I do have a few of those status ones where like they don't take anything from vaccine and shit. Where do I keep those at? I have this. Attacking deals damage. Nullify stack buff. That's pretty good. Edamon's Blink. Oh, okay, reduces damage from virus attribute Digimon by 30%. I feel like this is gonna be pretty useful in Mega Plus, since viral is a pretty common trait. I really want to know if there is one for. If it is, I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. I've been crafting everything, but if there's one that's like for vaccine and data as well, I really would like to get my hands on those. I need to go ahead and probably figure out, get an item list and see what I can do. I know those were story quest or side quest rewards, so they're named after NPCs, so naturally they're probably like the best ones in the game. Only getting once probably, but if there's a date and a vaccine for anyone, then I missed it.
Well done.
My sinuses are on fire, by the way. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy today. I'm not talking to you. I hope you guys are watching me. I hope someone's watching one day. I feel like this video will be okay. I'm not a big YouTuber, but I know how to play the game, and I am doing everything that the other guys are doing. I just don't have any bells and whistles. It's okay though. I'll get bells and whistles and like a little avatar for you guys to gawk at if you want one day. When I got some money, make me a VTuber. Little VTuber playing games. You're like, oh, he's so hot. You're like, you don't know that I'm a dog. It's the internet. Anyways, let me pay attention to what I'm doing. So I know I'm missing quite a few of the outer dungeons. I need to go back and find them. I know I missed a bunch, but I have cleared out a decent amount of them. I know there's got to be like one for Omnimon and shit, so there's got to be some. I wouldn't mind doing a fight against Chronomon. It'd be kind of cool to fight like Jupitermon and Chronomon's DM and HM forms. That would actually be really fucking cool, truthfully. Like in Mega Plus, you're fighting literal gods. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna end this for now. I was just testing it. Bye.